sea drops. Helps keep it foggy. Just like put it on, rinse it out, but don't like wash it out. Happy New Year. What's going on? What do we got there? You know what freediving is? You know all that stuff? It's so hard to get right. I wish I had like a better system to level it. Happy New Year, hey. There we go, leveling it. What's up, Dollar? Oh, cool. There we go. Yeah, so you know what freediving is, bro? Happy New Year. It's where you like basically scuba dive just holding your breath. You gotta go out there and try to hope to see a shark or a turtle with these and chase it down and get photos. I saw some cool green turtles this morning. I don't know if you saw the live stream, but I was walking by them on the beach. They were huge. It's cloudy. Doesn't make it the best conditions for taking photos and videos. It's better for video than photos. So luckily I'm doing YouTube. It's nice over there. Uh, what's going on? About to get in the water. I'm going to shoot a time lapse that way. The clouds moving while I'm gone. Charging my stuff. There's a cool tree over there on the ground. I think I'm going to like hang up like over the water crashing in on a down tree for the night. That sounds awesome. I don't have the little Allen wrench that I need to like get my red filter on the GoPro, which sucks because the red filter really makes all the difference. I'm not sure if it fell out of the bag or if I lost it before or what. But I've got to figure out where to get like to an Allen wrench for tomorrow. Because I want to take this seriously. You know, I guess if it gets cloudy, there's a couple dive sites this way. There's even a spot with some caves and some sharks and stuff. Lava tube caves underwater. And I've dreamed of freediving through lava tube caves underwater. Like not just like something I want to do, but I've literally had dreams of doing that for a while. At night, sleeping and having a dream. So I might actually watch some more dreams in the next day or two. Uh, beautiful here. It's a little cloudy, like I said. Just over there, it's not. This is just the clouds that form every day for the big volcano there. Yeah, when I went out earlier, there's not much coral. Oh, but I went out there. No way. I went out there, past where everyone else is, and I kept swimming out really far. And I went underwater to see how deep I could go. No issues with the sinuses. I mean, even though it's a little tough, I think staying away from the dairy, the wheat, and the hey, what up, Patty? Staying away from the dairy, the wheat, and the sugar. Yeah, I'm one of those people. I think it's helping me with the inflammation and stuff. But when I dove down, guess what I heard? Whales having a giant whale baby shower. There's like 50 whales right out there just singing so loud. You go out there, you just swim out like basically 4 times as far as those people are now, 4 or 5 times as far. And there's no, it's like that shit you fall asleep to that like I'm hoping the GoPro can catch it because sound travels a lot better underwater. Underwater is 40 times more distance than air, so sound travels really well. The goat whisper, you like that? My bass sounded pretty good, huh? We were having a conversation for a while. I had to like, you know. Plus, I grew up in Pennsylvania. Let's be real. You learn to talk to goats. Uh, but yeah, I'm hoping that maybe I can learn how to talk to some dolphins to get them up in my space or some whales. When spinner dolphins go past, supposedly you duck dive. It's whenever you don't kick, you just like make dolphin motions, like you're humping the air, like you're a giant tongue, and then that's humping the air. And the dolphins, that's how they do it. It's called the dolphin dive. So they see it in the water with their echolocation, and they come in and they're like, you know, super excited. Yeah, I wonder if should I like just leave the live stream going and you can just watch a live stream while I'm in the water. I was gonna do a time lapse, but I could just leave you guys out here by yourselves, just watching all the people go past. Yeah, the whales. I got to hear the whales. I'm gonna go out and I'm not gonna see them. The best spot in all of Maui for diving is this spot here. See it above my finger? It's like a volcano that exploded and the bottom was underwater, so the water exploded it out. It's an atoll. You know, an atoll, remember from like fourth grade geography class? There's little like C-shaped, comma-shaped islands. Well, it's like full of fish. It's a couple miles out. I can't swim that far. I'd have to get like a boat tour out or a kayak. But that's the best spot. It has the most fish. There's not many fish here so far. So I guess I'm gonna have to stick to like the sharks, the eels, the turtles. They're the pelagians. So I have to find water where they're coming in from the deeper stuff and coming into the shallows. This is just dead coral. There's not much here, but maybe I didn't find a good spot. Or maybe I have to swim really far out. And just being told, you know, how many people die from sharks and to be careful. I'm like, I've dealt with sharks my whole life. Why am I nervous here? You know, New Smyrna Beach surfing there, that's the shark bite capital of the world, but they don't like necessarily kill you there. You know, a bull shark might eat your whole leg and swallow it, but like you're not always going to necessarily die. I guess people are dying here, and if you look at it, the ratios are off because they're going for people from the mainland. Like people that live here aren't getting hit at the same rate. It's Maui for real, and I say Maui as the demigod who is the island because each island is an entity as far as they're concerned, who are all part of the greater entity. And if I'm not mistaken, Pele, the goddess of duality, goddess of destruction and creation. You know something cool? When the big island just went off recently, from what I read, whenever there was lava coming down towards people's homes, that traditionally the native Hawaiians would actually clean their houses really pristine and like get everything orderly and then leave it so when the lava overtook their home, Pele took it when it was clean. Kind of like the way the Christians say that, like, you know, clean your house as if Jesus was coming tomorrow, or like live your life like Jesus is just going to show up. Like, basically, Pele is coming down that mountain, and you don't want her to destroy a dirty house because she deserves better. You know, I thought that's pretty cool. So yeah, what do you think? Should I run out there and go diving and leave you on a live stream by yourself? With just the beach to watch and see who shows up, come back and talk about it? Or should I switch to a time lapse so you get a cool video of a time lapse later on today's video once it's uploaded? I don't know. Let's see. Anyone got any? Does anyone have any decisions about that? All right, the mustard thing. Sorry, it's really hard to read. Yeah, I want to swim with the whales. I'd have to go to like Baja. I don't think I'm gonna really swim with them here. They're really far out there. Of course, they're all protected. The mustard thing. Maybe I missed the back here. Man, I can't read. It's so bright. I got to read. Wow. This lava rock hurts my butt. I think it's all right. So go whisper. No, I missed the mustard thing. So what do you guys think? Do you want me to just leave the live stream going? Not that you just want to sit here and watch an empty live stream with no one talking, but you want to just see? You want to see this, or should I do a time lapse? Any decisions? I want to give you guys start giving you a more active choice in what I do. And the mic still on? I like this thing. It makes me feel like professional. Just kidding. Oh, we got a comment. Yo, Surf Ranger, I promise to surf. I promise I will. I promise. Right now, I just have to like get the free diving, painting, and all that other stuff out of the way. Surf Ranger, should I leave the live stream going just with the open beach when I go out free diving, or should I want me to sit and talk? Do you guys have any questions? You know what free diving is? Just jump in. Hey, just so you guys know, Desert Deb, you all have to like subscribe to her channel. She's a fast growing channel. She's been to the slab. She doesn't rely off of it, but she's been there. She does van life, and she just shares her own unique perspective. And it's like she has a really great channel, and it is growing fast. And she had a short that got like maybe 4,000 views plus on that channel. Just me saying, "Hey, it's Desert Dev." But if you haven't, go in and check your channel out. I mean, this is great and all, but come right back if you want, or go and watch hours of hers. But Desert Dev, she's super sweet. She gave me a ride while I was in the slabs, basically hitchhiking in the slab. She gave me a ride. She's a YouTuber, and she's got a great channel that's growing fast. She does a lot of work. She's very consistent, like I've started to become, and that's going to be what gets her there. And just being herself and being unique. So I'd love if you guys checked out Desert Dev, and that's a great one too. How unique. Yeah. So freediving is it's where you just hold your breath and wear a snorkel mask. So I won't be wearing like uh, scuba gear, and I've gone 100 feet holding my breath. I've gone like 66 feet with no fins. So I've gone down just like swimming straight down like 66 feet like Aquaman. Uh, that was nuts because the visibility was like 30 feet that day. So you can't see the surface, and I'm sitting on top of the crow's nest of a giant shipwreck, just standing there with no oxygen, knowing it's going to be like 30 plus seconds to get to the surface. With these scuba divers around me freaking out. I swear their tanks were like dropping on oxygen. They're all trying to hand me their octo, and I'm like, I just zoomed up. I felt like a superhero. I used to free dive through shipwrecks that are down 70 feet, and man, I was nuts. That's what my YouTube channel was originally. Freediving Fanatic is what it was called. I wasn't consistent enough with my uploads. So, anyway, I'm going to combine the freediving with the painting, with the hitchhiking, with all my favorite best things, the backpacking, the interviews, the heartfelt stories, the jokes, all of it. I'm going to combine it all. I promise it. It's going to get more consistent, as it has the direction it's heading. But yeah, so you hold your breath, you have to lower your heart rate. If you just think about lowering your heart rate in some studies, it just drops naturally. So a lot of things in life is just, you got to believe you can. That's how you figure it out. So I studied YouTube back in Florida, back in 2012, 10 years ago. I got there and it was so flat. I was feeling kind of like, what the heck? I lived near a mountain where I could see what my whole life, Pennsylvania to Tennessee. So I went searching for hills and land to get rid of that feeling. And that's when I found the Rainbow Gathering. I found them in Ocala National Forest, in the center of the state, looking for hills. And I found springs, these underground rivers pumping out this crystal clear blue water, and these magic, ancient, native sacred sites in Florida from the Seminole Indians. And, it's pretty much where the stories of the Fountain of Youth came from. It was amazing. And I left, as I said yesterday, talking about my 10 years. I left and I came back with a gusto in the springs, and I was going down like 50, 60, 70 feet, holding my breath with fins down into caves, swimming through nuts stuff without scuba gear, just crazy shit. Honestly, it's all on my YouTube. Look at my freediving playlist. There's a bunch of playlists. But if you look up the freediving playlist, there's sea creature selfies, there's shipwrecks and such, there's freediving the Florida Keys, there's caves and springs, there's nuts. But I'm going to pull that off here. I just don't have the fins. Luckily, I have size 12, like double wide feet. Wow, huge feet. Look at that. So they're going to act as my fins today, but it's still hard to get down because the GoPro, I normally have to swim with my hands because the fins let you be real relaxed. They're normally like 4.5 feet long, 5 feet long. They're like $200 fins. They're sitting in Honolulu right now. But so basically, I got to sit on the surface, lower my heart rate, relax, calm myself, get rid of like all thoughts, just go down and just not push it too far because it's super dangerous. You can have what's called a shallow water blackout and just pass out. I'm rambling. Let me see. Why don't these chats come up without me pushing the button? Of course, Deb. Happy New Year. Audio's not working great. Aether, I saw a bumper sticker. I saw a sticker with you on it today. I put it in my YouTube. I said, Aether, it's you. It'll show up in a few days. All right, so I think I might go on a swim. I wonder if it's you. I gotta switch the course. Let me know if that's any better. I'm gonna plug in the battery go out and free dive a little bit and come back. So I'm gonna give you like 10 minutes or so to like just watch the beach if you want. But yeah, that's what's going on. Let me know about the mic. Maybe it's just too close to my face. I've got the coolest place to camp in mind today. It's a downed tree with branches that are hanging up, and I'll be able to be right above the surf in a hammock, right over there. So, with a beautiful sunset though. So many chords. Gotta try to get it level too. I'm such a I want it to be like exact, and there's no such thing. I think I'll go up a little now. Cool. All right. Audio's not great. Yeah, nice. Much better. Very much love. Yeah, Aether, like back in the yeah. Like it's almost like the mana, isn't it? There's a lot of Aether. I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna go through that. I'll be right back. Watch the beach for me. Yo, watch my stuff, dude. If anyone gets my stuff, man, I'm blaming you. I trust people. Now he's actually really cool. Oh, dude, check this out. There's a man over there. There's a local Hawaiian, and he was making things like hats and stuff out of coconut leaves. I told him that my father used to come here years ago, and he used to do the same thing, and he relied off that for money, so he could feed himself whenever he wasn't surfing and fishing. And the man said, "Let me make this for you." He shared about his brother who had just passed the past year, and this is the type of stuff where, like, if you knew how much, like, the stuff that would really make good content is the stuff that's too special. Like, I feel bad for any YouTuber who sits there and pours out every special moment. Like, I hate to say it, but you only get like the middle grade stuff, the stuff that sells. There's just like not worth it. You don't see stuff that's really good. It's just too special. You get the stuff in the middle. You gotta like go out and experience it to get the good stuff. But this man told me the story about his brother who passed from cancer, and how that they're both here with us. And it was just so beautiful. He gave me this with no expectation. Look how beautiful it is. Life's pretty awesome. Uh, they were my heart, yeah. So it's interesting because my father's ashes were spread from Cocoa Beach, Florida, right? Back in '96 from the Cocoa Beach Pier. And it's been 27 years now, coming this year, 2023. I think that might have been enough time for all those particles. Maybe this is gross, but to have spread all the way even to here. To me, that the ocean is my father's grave, which may sound morbid to you, but what's interesting is my mom. They passed away 25 years of the day apart, and my dad loved her until the day she died, until the day he died, and my mom had, like, pretty much hated him until the day that she died. Uh, he was cremated and put in the water, right? Uh, she was buried in the center of the continent, in St. Paul, Minnesota. Like, they couldn't be more opposite. It's almost like even in resting, they had to be as far apart as possible. Like, seriously, I mean, there's a weird poetic beauty to that. Uh, Missed the boat, but like he said, I guess they're here with me now. I struggle with that concept sometimes. Like I almost feel like there's so many bigger and better things after death that, like, it's in such another, like, fathom of, like, realm and dimension that it's just like it's not that stuff here doesn't matter. It's just like you can't even fathom what it's like from this perspective. Like like smoking DMT and a DMT trip type shit. I guess I just don't feel like I would ever see myself personally. Spirits is just like, ooh, don't get in a car wreck. I'm watching. I struggle with that. So, like, as much as I feel like I carry the spirit of my mother and my father in me, through, like, the cellular memory or the personality type or the memories or just whatever. I personally struggle with imagining being out there like with like my dad surfing alongside me, or my mom watching me out there in the pilots. Not talking anyone's view like that down, but I struggle with that. But for now, I can imagine. I guess since I was told to imagine that my dad's recording it, so why not? Why not? Why do I always have to think the same exact way? Rigidity is it's not super healthy because what happens when you take a rigid metal and you strike it with a lot of force? It shatters. It shatters. So maybe I'll try not to think so rigidly. Stuff to ponder while you watch my stuff for me. Make sure no one steals it. Thank you. I'm gonna go listen to the whales and try to catch it on this. I won't see them, but I'll hear them. I'll hear them. there. Look at this side. These are the waves. Yeah, not much going on in there, honestly. No turtles, no sharks. Got a little murky there. Like the visibility was changing. And I was just told about the sharks just to stay out of the crowd. So I was like, I want to go in. I went out and like I wanted to go deeper where I could hear the whales more. I could hear them, but I just maybe it's good. I'm gonna go check out this like drum thing going on. I think there's a luau. Thank you there. Want to come with me? Let's see what the chat says. Wow, COVID. I like to see you guys interact. Yeah, let's go to the luau. I know you're gonna say yeah. I trust my stuff. The tarp's nice because it makes me look a little bit more broke than I am. Not that I am. Like, definitely, I am broke. But I mean, like, as far as like what I have in here. Yeah, I guess this is all I need. Huh? Right. Feel kind of weird walking around with a tripod like this, but whatever. I think I'm in what's called Wailea. Yeah, Wailea. It's beautiful. This is where a lot of the Maui dive sites are, the biggest cluster. I hate showing like people, especially when there's kids involved. It's just not my thing. I don't know. Were you able to hear the drums whenever I was out there? Yeah, I won't lie. Even having been freediving for years, it's scary freediving somewhere new, and it's kind of murky, and the lighting sucks, and the visibility isn't great. Yeah, I was scared, and like you have to go so far out to get to where it's deep. Like by that time, I'm like, if I did get bit, how far is it going to be till I can get back? It's just funny having like. This is like originally how I felt back in the day in the Keys when I got to the sharks and away from the springs. You know, I went from alligators to sharks because there's springs in there's gators in the springs. I've actually had, I think I have a YouTube video up where a gator swam 5 feet from me once in the wild. That shit was scary. I'm trying to show anyone in the swimsuit as they walk uphill. Check it. This guy's good. Let me get this tripod together. The luau's probably later. Usually luau's are at sunset. I can't see the chats and stuff right now, but whatever. This cord's handy. Look at this. It's 15 feet long. It's the AV cord. Makes all the difference. Oh wow, yeah. See the look. Oh, gotta tighten my stuff better. Yeah. Would you eat dinner at this luau here? Imagine the sunset. It sets right over there. You can see Lanai over there. That's Lanai. That's the other side of Maui. Over here's this other island. Where's it at? It's this other island that way. It's more isolated. I don't know its name. Yeah, one thing about this island is like it's isolated. There's not much. It's not like overdeveloped, so I could totally pull off being homeless like I was in Bend here. Like honestly, I could just live here. Honolulu, no. There's too many people. Honolulu, I love Hawaii and I love Oahu. I love the island, but Honolulu, there's just too many people on meth everywhere trying to steal everything, you know? I mean, they're suffering from meth. It's easy to judge people, but they're suffering from it. This is cool. I don't want to go in the resort. This is, wow. Meth's like straight from like, what's that, 51st dates or something? Here I am sleeping in a tent eating fucking carrots all day. You know, I'm really digging the carrots and celery thing. I think I told you I like ended up getting some like real food and it sat in my stomach bad. I got panda. I love panda. And I ate some wings and I love wings. And it just, I think my body was like, bro, you actually did us right for 3 days. Can you go back to that, please? And then I did. So peanut butter, carrots, hummus, celery, fruits, and then some meat now and then. I'm not trying to go I'm not trying to go vegetarian for sure. Or vegan. But it's good to be careful what you eat. This guy's the shit. He's so young and he loves his job. He's there early practicing. Hell yeah. So what do you think? You think passion creates intelligence or fosters intelligence, or do you think intelligence fosters passion? Because almost all the people I know who are intelligent, they're very passionate. And some of the most incredibly imbecile people I know, they have no passion at all. I just wonder, you know, that you think it's a nature versus nurture thing? It's a little bit of both. Like intelligence can breed passion, and passion can breed intelligence. Just curious what you think. Here, let's go set up my hammock for the night. You're gonna love this. This is kind of cool. I mean, honestly, I guess I'm feeling a little lonely. Here I am, hanging out with you. I can't check chats now. My hands are so full. But once I get like the tripod back down, I can. The beach is distracting. Eyes down, a bird. Yeah, I'm gonna go set up a hammock. It's gonna be awesome. People are gonna see me and like be jealous that I'm living in the tent. Yeah, so you can see. I really like Hawaii. I really still do feel like I can pull off everything. Paint to make a few bucks. Get the merchandising going. Set up the Patreon. Do the everything. Affiliate ads, affiliate links, sponsorships. Try to get all the YouTube stuff going for the supplemental income. Painting, making the merchandising from it. You know, different beaches, different islands. Going back to my stuff. And then get a job serving bartending, but like maybe 20 hours a week so I could still focus on all of this without getting burned out. Maybe more. And then still make it to the Appalachian Trail. It's my goal. That's my dream. We'll see. I just got to believe I can do it. And be all right if I don't. All right, so I'm going to grab my hammock. You hang out for 1 second. Back to your spot. Go back to your spot. People probably think I'm so weird. Of course, the only one here by themselves is the one doing the weird stuff. They're probably curious, actually. This was good. thought I lost it. Here we go. Sorry, you're stuck staring at my butt for like 2 minutes. You got this. Let's go. You're gonna love this. I'm gonna love this. I'm gonna get back to the chat in like 3 minutes, 4 minutes. Yeah, so like I don't recommend like just coming and telling everyone and their mom to come and do what I'm doing here in Maui because the locals wouldn't like it. But if people come in a minimalistic fashion and then do it in respect, they're just kind of afraid that people are going to come crowd like I'm doing, but not pick up trash. You know, like I pick up other people's trash and mine. Oh, my friend's gone. The one doing the look. He left that for someone. What a kind guy. See, what I could do is I could take that and I could send it to one of you guys. Wouldn't that be kind of cool? That's the type of thing I should start doing. But yeah, see this tree up here? You're gonna love this. The other side of Maui is pretty sunny right now. Wow. Cool figuring out what parts of the island are cloudy at which times of day. Figuring out how that fits in. You know, sometimes it's too hot. You might want the clouds. Can't wait to go back up the volcano. But I'm gonna wait till I get uh, the one contribution someone sent had taken a few days to go through. They had actually sent Janine to this in my own house, and I got to get a sleeping bag and a sleeping pad. And I don't even know how I'm going to carry all that, but I really want to delve into that volcano and like explore it on an intimate level. Here we go. Check this out. Like you're going to love this. Watch. You'll see. You'll see. All right, check it. The waves come up right where I'm at now. thought I lost this. It was in the hammock and this. Hell yeah. So basically, that's my home for the night. You want to see the surroundings? Let's check it out. 1 second. Let me adjust all this crap. Cool. Can you believe I almost smoked through all that weed already? Guess I'll have to have no weed, or maybe hold a sign that you guys might like that says "will work for weed," and just go work on a weed farm here in Maui to make some weed and actually work for weed. People might not give me crap for that level of panhandling. Check this. Oh, look at that. This is fun trying to figure out which one to turn. Oh man, I don't know how to get this all leveled so it just turns and does all that stuff right. But yeah, this is my home for the night. I got to move all my stuff over. There's no more sun, so I don't have to worry about charging. All right, I'm going to answer those questions now or check on the chat because you guys are awesome and you're being very patient. See. I'll get to my stuff after that. I like this hammock spot. What do you think of this hammock spot? Would you set up a hammock next to me here and camp here for the night? I'm sorry, it's not camping. You can't call it camping. Camping's illegal. Would you come here and be homeless on Maui for the night? On this tree by the beach with me? What's going on? Oh, the battery went down. Oh, this is cutting my batteries. Yeah, it's getting into my battery quick, huh? Oh well, we'll just keep doing it for a second then. Answer the questions and I gotta be out then because the battery. Oh man, I can't sit far because I gotta hit this. I gotta figure out how to do this better. All right, check in chat. Happy New Year, liberated. Oh my gosh, you guys are all sick. I'm sorry. Sounds horrible. Maura, I actually grew up on the Appalachian Trail, less than an eighth of a mile away. My goal is to do the Appalachian Trail start to finish this year still, but I have to work and earn my own money. I'm just trying to get like some of this YouTube stuff to a self-sustaining level as far as like a supplemental income goes with the merchandising and all the options that I could pull off and thanks to some contributors too, because again, it just even takes away from work and then work save the money to go in March or April and head on the trail. I want to pull it all off, all of my dreams at once. 2023 is the year. So yeah, I've done about 350, 400 miles of the trail. I've done half the Smokies. I've done all of West Virginia, Maryland, and Pennsylvania, and other spots along the way. This chat's so weird. Hey, what do you guys think of this? Check this out. What if I can invite someone else? Like I can invite you, any of you. Acre, anyone. I'm gonna sit here for a second. It's been a long day. That hitchhiking was tough. I have so much stuff. Yeah. So, what would you think of maybe joining my live stream? How does it work? Because I can't hear it. Never mind. I was gonna say, imagine having like one of you guys join to the side. You could be like Jamie, like Joe Rogan. You could like read through the comments and like say, Jeremiah, such and such person said this. So I could just sit here and rant and ramble and not have to like get distracted after push the buttons. And then someone could just be down on the side screen just being my Jamie. And I could switch it up, whoever wanted to do it. It's a fun idea. I guess, right now I don't think I can hear anything while using that mic. It takes over all of the AV, so I'd have to do some research or ask one of my tech people. It's funny how everyone on the beach is just staring at me. Oh no! Oh no! There's nothing I can do there. Maybe it's a sign. All right, so we're gonna finish this. Let me check the chats to double check. Ontario, cool. No, I could invite you. I said I could invite you like onto the live stream. Like, there's an option where I can hit a button now, and I could say, "Hey, invite Aether," and you could jump on as a little side window, and then you could be my Jamie. And like, I could literally invite someone like while you're sitting on your couch or and on your beach or wherever you are, and I could have someone go through the comments for me and shout them out every now and then and get me to stop rambling for a second. I think that would be just neat to like make it interactive where I can just invite a different person every now and then. And I feel like it'd be a cool way to make people feel special because I want you to feel special. You guys are special. But yeah, just some ideas. Yeah, it was my phone. I think everything's fine. I've been really lucky with this phone. Surf Ranger, keep pushing me on the surfing thing. Thank you. That's what I started out originally to go do a surf. I just didn't like it that much. I like freediving better, but I still want to do it. I'm going to go. My battery's almost dead. I love you all. Thanks so much. Here we go. 30 more seconds. It'll be an hour-long stream. Yeah. Let's switch it up. Bye. I might try to do a stream every day, at least while I'm in this type of setup, but I can't do it when I'm out of service. Bye, Desert Deb. Everyone check out her channel after this. Please go to Desert Deb. Make sure you subscribe and hit that bell. She's very interesting too. Bye.